We see a lot of women every day, and quite a number of them are also very pretty, and quite a number of them are trying to show their body parts to us every day. So I cannot come home and my wife is dressing like grandma. Now, listen, because I've been out there for 8 hours, and I've seen women and I've seen what they have done. They have not sat well, and I've seen what they have done. They are showing almost everybody part, and you come home and you're wearing jeans. Let's stop wearing boo-boo to bed.
That's so interesting. So men are wired to be moved by what they see, but we women are wired not to see in black and white, and we don't have any emotions, we don't have any feelings, we don't have any urges. Perhaps when we wanted to get married or choose whoever we're going to get married to, we were just groping in the dark, and then once we check, okay, this one is an elephant, it has a stick, whatever. No, it's not going to work. Oh, this is a snake. Oh, this is a tree. Oh, that's a human. Then we just pick that person. We don't have eyes to see. We don't have any sense of aesthetics. So you people can see what is nice and we don't see what is nice. What are you even trying to say? Are you also trying to tell me that when we women go outside, that we are not visual enough to see that there are men that are more handsome, that are richer, that are smarter, that are more intellectually, attuned, that are even more compatible with us than whoever we chose to marry? You think your wives are not tempted? Or what are you trying to say? He also said here, we see a lot of women and quite a number of them are pretty and they are trying to show body parts. So when you see a pretty woman, the first thing you are thinking of is how you can bed her. Does it make sense? Me as a normal human, if I see a man and I think he looks good, I'll be like, wow, he looks really handsome. Wow, check out that's really cool. There's so many handsome people in this world. God really created something. And that's it. I never transition and start thinking about bed. It doesn't cross my mind. So if next thing you think when you see a woman is the bed, something is wrong with you. Or are you trying to say that God created you to be without control? That's not a fact. Bible calls us to self-control. That said, he's talking about women going almost naked. We see men everywhere. You see some of them, they wear boxers and singlets and they'll be walking, oh, let me go and pick up this or whatever. Some of them they go without even a shirt on their bodies. They go shirtless. And you see them, they are jogging with the muscles and everything. So you think when we don't even close our eyes. We see those things too. We see them. But why is it that every woman that is married or whatever is not running after them to go and start thinking of, we're not coming back to say, oh, husband, why is it? No, this your pot belly, you need to do something about it. We still take you guys the way you are. But for some reason, it's never enough. It is never enough. Now, the fact also is that it's not even about what women wear. This is not to say I'm saying everybody should go and do anyhow. No, there's a place for modesty and all that. But then at the end of it all, even people that have dressed modestly have been assaulted by men. Babies have been taken advantage of by men, married men too, their fathers sometimes. Girls, boys, 5-year-olds, 10-year-olds, newborns have been taken advantage of. Was it because of what they wore? Women that wear hijab and they wear all manner of coverings, people that wear what we call Miriamaka, you wear everything, cover yourself, cover up to the sleeves and everything, they have been assaulted. Was it about what they wore? There are women that have mental health issues, they're on the street, they're just wearing their rags, and they have been assaulted, they have been impregnated by men over and again. Was it about what they wore? How about the men that go out there and make out with goats and sheep, cows and all those things? Is it about what they wear? So the thing is this, it is high time men stop looking at how they will place blame on women for urges that they have refused to control. So he also said, I cannot come home and my wife is dressing like grandma after I've seen women exposing almost all body parts. So what are you trying to say? So once you see them outside, you must come home and punish your wife for that. Because at that point, if you're coming back, you're not going to be thinking about your wife. You're going to be thinking about those people. So you're actually committing adultery in your mind. A man that is thinking, okay, because these people are dressing well outside, my wife has to dress well. If not, I'll be tempted. Go and check it. It's very likely, if you're telling yourself the honest truth, there's every likelihood that men that think like that are ending up committing adultery in their hearts. They are thinking about somebody else and doing that they do with their wives. So that is not okay. Even if your wife never knows, even if nobody ever finds out, God is watching you. Instead of one to take accountability and say there's something wrong with the way I visualize things. Why is it that when I see women, no matter how they are dressed, the first thing I'm thinking is this: God, are you able to help me? Please help me. What can I do? Instead of you to think about it first, do your own. You are now putting the blame on the wife. Of course, Adam blamed Eve. You saw women dressed anyhow outside, and then you come home and blame your wife for it. Make it make sense, my dear. Make it make sense. The thing is also this. They said that dressing immodest is not desirable to them. So, and then at the same time, they will now come home and be shaming their married wives for dressing according to the way that culture has said women should dress. Because if you come to a lot of our African cultures, and many other cultures, there are different requirements. They want women to dress in particular ways. Some will tell them you cover yourself from head to toe. Some will say, okay, among maybe the Yorubas, they'll say wear Iran buba, and it has to come down to this length. For Igbo women, they will say in Nigeria, they'll say wear your double wrapper, tie it very well, wear Igbo blouse, very long. And if you're a married woman and they see you back in the days, you're wearing trousers and you're trying to dress, really nice, they'll be like, you're not dressing like a married woman. You should not be dressing in a way that will attract other men's attention. Dress like a married woman. When they're not telling you to dress like a married woman, you dress like that, they come back again and start blaming you. And this scenario reminds me of like when they were doing the mother-daughter trend on TikTok, where your mothers will dress like their daughters, and you will see beautiful women, gorgeous women that have more or less been wearing sack all their lives just to cover the body part so that they don't tempt anybody and all that. They look so beautiful, they look so young. So this is what you people have told us that modesty looks like. When we now dress like that, you now go outside and see the people that are dressing in the supposed immodest ways that you guys say you don't like. And then you come back and say, oh, they were pretty. They were pretty. And you should dress like them. Guys, for the men that are saying that the wife should not wear boo-boo, most of the times, if you stay at home mom, you have done a whole lot of work all through the day. Sometimes you may be cooking when the man comes back. So what are you supposed to be wearing? You should be wearing wedding gown to be cooking. Or you should wear bump shorts and wear whatever lingerie among in front of the children and be cooking. What are you supposed to be dressed like? So, and then if she's a career woman and she goes out there to work, all day she has been stressed, wearing high heel, tapping around and everything. She comes back, she removes her on the bra, and she's like, oh man, I can breathe again. Let me just wear a free dress. And then you come back and you're angry with her. Two of you went out, you wore your tuxedo and everything, and when you come back, you wear pajamas. Some men will wear singlet and boxers or whatever. But when she saw you, were you wearing boxers and singlet? That was not what appealed to her about you. So for as long as you're not coming back and wearing tuxedo or whatever it is, so if there's lingerie that is for women to appeal to men, you should also go and find out what is it that is for men that appeals to women. You're not dressing like that. You come out with a big beer belly and you just feel like, well, I don't care how I look, does not matter. Whether I take a shower when I come back or not does not matter. Even if I'm smelling like a cow, it does not matter. My wife just needs to look good for me. So my point is this: stop blaming your wife for urges that are going haywire. Stop blaming people that are walking around. We live in the world. We are not of the world. You cannot force them to do what you want them to do. At the same time, they cannot force you to become who you don't want to be. So now that you are in the world and you're not of the world, if you feel like your eyes are becoming too much of a burden to you, Bible says if you need to, just pluck it out. But of course, I know you cannot pluck it out. So go back to God and pray and say, God, I have this struggle. Whenever I see a woman, the next thing that goes on my mind is, oh, I think I need to see her in bed. And when I cannot, I'm thinking about how I'm going to do the things I imagine doing with her to my wife. And because my wife is not, just talk to God and say, God, help me. It's time that men start taking accountability and stop putting the blame for their urges on their wives. Take accountability for once. And there women refuse to dress to compete with any stranger for your husband's attention. That's way beneath you. So your worth is not defined by your wardrobe. A person who loves you will cherish your soul, your mind, your intellect, and your presence, not just your appearance. So true intimacy is built on respect, is built on trust and mutual admiration, not fear of being replaced by somebody who is more visually stimulating. So just refuse to be objectified. I'll leave it here today.